And it's greatness here. We're gonna be here with we're gonna do a demo review on Bandito. Uh, this is I believe this is a face attorney. Couple months back. We're gonna do a little demo review. Gonna review maybe what went wrong for Bandito. Had some struggles in this pub in this, so we're gonna see what he did wrong. See what he did right as well. So I'm gonna get right into this. This is on cash right here. Get into this real quick.
Damn, are you gonna fucking join?
Of course, if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat. If you have any questions about what's going on.
Did you freaking what's it called? Did you ready up?
Ready up then.
Do it.
Do it, pussy. No balls.
Do it, pussy. You won't fucking.
Go ahead and go through this.
Fucking.
Go ahead and get to the pistol.
Pussy.
Go TV can be a little glitchy at times. Let's get through this. Might have to restart. Okay, it went to the end of the game. That's not good. I want to get back to the beginning here. Might have to just restart this. This is looking a little rough right here. I want to get back to the beginning. I had to just restart this real quick. That restarted real quick.
Oh. I don't know if you have one yesterday.
Alright, here we go.
Coach and SWAT.
Go ahead, voice enables over here. So, we're gonna roll with Bandito. Your boy Bandito. Right here. He's in the pistol round just by straight up cat water. This is knife rounds. Doesn't really matter here. But Bandito struggles a lot of time to be successful at Counter Strike, so hopefully we can figure out what he's doing wrong. Never really had a chance to see what exactly he's doing wrong, so this is let me remind you, this is an older demo. So I believe this is like May or April, but this is the only one we can find of Bandito, so hopefully it will be good enough for this. Let's get past this. Okay. Here we go. This is the pistol round. So it looks like they're gonna start on CT. He's gonna start on CT side. And he's just gonna offer vocabulary here, so it's pretty standard. So what he does here, he's gonna play on A. Alright, here it looks like he's gonna push A main. I don't really. This is the problem right here. He pushes A main and then just leaves his back exposed. And then he's just kind of stuck out there. He's kind of just spraying. He does get a kill somehow, but his teammate backs him up. That's Sabe over there, but you can see that his back was just exposed to 8 main. And you really don't want to turn your back, especially when they hear. I presume that he heard them coming, so that's why he turned his back. But you'd think he'd want to get the forklift or something, try to get the quad or try to get the default there. They did end up losing that post-point situation, but yeah, he shouldn't really had his back exposed to A main. I'm gonna roll him again. He opted to buy 5/7 armor. Well, not to buy any nades with it. He does opt to play towards MBK right here. And he's gonna push A main after he realizes the push is elsewhere. I don't mind this, but you can see right here he's very loud. He's just running through A main. If anyone was even like near mid main, they'd be able to hear him, and yeah, they do hear him, and quickly takes him down. Ice takes him down. So he was running through A main. Shouldn't have really been running through A main, but if he would have been shifting, he might have been able to catch a couple people off guard because they were having a fight towards mid. You can see there are 3 players towards mid. But that was just one mistake made there. Go to the next round. Forgot to save again. Didn't win the anti-eco. It's very close. He opts just to go for the USP, just full save like that. Yes, sir. I don't know what that was about, but it's gonna go towards mid, so goes back towards A main. And he's gonna push it again. So he's pushed it 3 times in a row. He's getting a little predictable here, and once again he's just holding W here. So they gotta hear him. Yeah, Grizz hears him, Linux hears him. He's gonna come around, and they already know he's there. So he's just running through A main, and you just gotta think that just isn't smart. Just gonna run through A main, and they can hear him from afar, just holding down W. So we go to the next round there. This is gonna be they ended up winning that round, 3v5, but pause it here. Let's get past this. It took a lot of time for that pause. Not really sure what he did on that gun round, but we'll see what he does here. Also go for M4, no nades. Could have bought a smoke, could have bought a flash, 2 flashes. Opted just to save up 450. Has a kid as well, so you know, some sort of utility. He's just gonna push right through B main. I don't know if he knows they were saving, but completely whiffs on the spray. I don't really agree with that play whatsoever. Pushing, especially when you know they're saving and you have a rifle. He should have just, if he was gonna push, he should have bought an SMG. Luckily, Inga cleans up the mess right here for his team, but he should have just stayed back on B main, waited for the push. It's okay to spot it from right there, but if he is gonna spot it, just make sure he's in a position to fall back. You don't want to give the other team a rifle. They had pistol armor, so a rifle could have been deadly in that situation. So it was a misplay right there. But if you know that they're saving, if you want to push, just buy up that SMG. It might be a little safer in the long run there. As Furious was AFK this round. He does come back, and he's not able to buy, so he's just going to have a USP. That wasn't smart whatsoever. The players are all over the A side. He's just going to run out, and he's just going to miss everything. Not really going to be able to do much here. Whiffing on the USP shots, whiffing more. Everyone's really whiffing on the server. Not able to really do anything. Does almost no damage and leaves it up to Greatness to try to clutch it out. He's unable to do it. So, haven't really seen anything good from Bandito in this demo. As this is a save situation, well, a buy-up situation for, and he does buy a utility this time, has a smoke, has a flash, and a nade. Let's see what he does with that. Opts not to smoke off B main. He is there with Greatness, and he's gonna play aggro once again, and Greatness is gonna hold. I kind of like this play. He does flash right here. That's a nifty flash, but peaks a little bit too. He peaked a little bit too early. He does get the first kill. I'd like him to maybe not be so aggressive, maybe not flash right there, or maybe flash a little bit lower. because essentially he knows that his teammate's just on site with a pistol, so he should play a little bit more passively there. But he does get one, but he gets traded out. That's not really what you want on CT side. You want to either get one and stay alive, or get two and die. A 2-for-1 isn't as bad, but a 1-for-1 that's not really benefiting you. But it is a 5v4, so maybe that was something. So as we go to the next round for him, he does get one, but he dies. I really didn't like the position there. The flash was all right. It didn't really blind his opponent, blinded him more than the opponent, but he still ends up getting the kill there. So that was some decent play there. Right there, he gonna buy up a P90. Opts not to buy of next gen 8 or anything. Just gonna have a P90, a head armor. When you're on CT side, well, they're saving right here, but you really don't need the head armor if you know it's full buy, AKs and whatnot. You just go for the Kevlar. It's one bullet to the head, anyways. You see his team is dying mid. He's opting to stay B right here. He's got two players already down mid. That Uniting and Greatness are already down mid. He's opting to just stay on the B site. I don't know if that was a call for him to stay on the B site, that they could go B, but he is gonna start to peek here towards the B. But you can see the bomb was towards mid still, and there is one player towards B main up and useless, I believe. Or no, he's moving up. I don't like this player here. He's rotating way too early. Unless there was some sort of call by his teammate, there might have been a call that the bomb was moving out vent, and he's gonna go ahead and flank this last guy. But he's very loud. He's not gonna get the kill anyways on the flank right there. So overall, it was a decent play by him. I'd like to see him rotate a little bit early when his two teammates died towards mid early, but he does end up getting the kill to seal the round, so that's something. You see him again right here. He's going back to play the A site. He's going to be playing that with Save right here. It seems like he's very predictable here, as he's going to push through A main alone again. This is a full buy for the T side, so this could be risky, but luckily it was a full B site take. Greatness already down on the B site. He needs to hole over to the site, but takes out his knife at the wrong time. In that scenario, when you're pushing through mid like that, you gotta be aware that someone could be mid, someone could be trying to lurk out onto vents, try to get into Z, and he just wasn't aware right there, and unable to takes out his knife at essentially the wrong time, gets timinged, and just wasn't the play right there. And if he's gonna push a main like that every round, I'd like to see him use a flash or something. A flash or a nade or some sort, as he does he does drop Uniting right here, and his options just go with the 5-7. So yeah, drops the M4 over to Uniting, goes with the 5-7, doesn't buy any armor with it, however. So it's just gonna be 5-7. I don't know if that was a misclick not to buy any armor, but he is going to play close mid with Greatness. I kind of like this setup, but he's going to peek right there. Geo spots him out, and he's going to keep peeking. And when you know that it's a force play for the rest of your team, I don't think you should be giving up frags like that. He kind of just peeks wide. It's a really low percentage spot for him to be able to get a frag, especially with a 5-7, no armor, a longer range, and it just really wasn't an advantageous position for Bandito. I'd like to see him get in a different spot, maybe play a more cheeky angle right there, or try to be a little bit more passive, as there really wasn't an entry into that round for him. You see, it is going to be just a save here for the rest of his team. Just going to be him with a P250, no armor once again. I like that. Just preserve his money. He's got 2,800. He'll be able to full buy next round if he wants to. He's going to play aggro mid with Greatness. He's going to hear the call from Uniting that they're coming B. He's going to try to time this up in the vents, but just not going to be able to make it happen that round. I'd like to maybe see him just delay that vents push a little bit to see if he can throw the timing off for the T side, but goes a little bit too quick there. But there's an opportunity for a full buy. He's got 5,200 here. Does have the M4, and he drops the M4 over to Uniting again. So he's going to opt to go, I presume, by a 5-7. He has 650. He could have bought 2 smoke. He could have bought a smoke, 2 flashes, be able to block off A main, but probably Ingo will smoke off A main. Well, no, they opt not to just smoke off A main. Yeah, but he could have bought 2 Got smoke, 2 flashes. You just gotta wonder what he's doing there. But yeah, just in eco. No, it's a full buy, but he's just gonna be running through. Thank you, thank you for the follow, Barb. He's gonna run through. They got a chance to win the round. And he's just gonna pick up the op right here. See how he plays this. He peeks. He knows if man is backside. He sees him peeking, gets that, and he is in the 1v1. I believe he heard the call that he was Heaven or CT, so he knows where he is. He doesn't have a kit. He has 2 flashes to work with. He tries to go for the wide peek there, but just unable to do it. There wasn't really a better play than that. I prefer him to use his flashes. He's had 2 of them. Could have flashed into Heaven, tried to get the sight cross, because the bomb was not planted for the man Heaven, although he didn't really have a kit, so his options were limited. There's going to be another save here. There's going to be some sort of force. Little force. Revolver, Deagle, from on. Bandito's just going to opt for the USP, and he's going to push A main again, but there's going to be 2 players here waiting as they nade it, pre-nade it early, and there he goes, down goes Bandito again. He's really predictable with his pushes, as that's just, I want to say, the 4th or 5th time he's just dry push A main, and there's really nothing going for him there, but his team, it looks like they're going to end up maybe not winning the round. But just think if it's possibly if he stays maybe on site, maybe plays default, maybe he lines up at PT50, plays default, plays MBK, he might be able to get a frag or 2, help his team out. I don't know if Sabe clutches this out, if the man is low. He does end up clutching out for his team, but the impact of Bandito on that round was, there wasn't much of an impact there. I think we missed the round. Go back here. Yeah, we missed the round. I think it was 7-6. So, yeah, 7-6. Dirty Montana was up. That was a full buy round, I believe. Here we go. So, yeah, they got money here. Bandito has plenty of money to buy after full saving that round. And he also buy an op. He's going to drop it over to save. He's got $1,000 and he opts once again not to buy any nades. This is a problem. When you have this much money and you have no nades right there, you have $1,000. That's a full nade set. You just really gotta question. You know, he could be smoking off mid right there. Luckily, his teammate does it for him. But that smoke fades. Could be mollying over boost right now. Could be smoking off mid again, nading mid as he has a teammate die at A. He's gonna react to it immediately. I presume, he's gonna play this angle towards toxic barrels. See what he does. He's gonna try to head towards forklift. I like this play. He's gonna try to take the 1v1, but at this point it doesn't really matter. He is all by himself. He's gonna work around forklift. Just whiffs on the spray a little bit. So now they know he is on the A site. And he's just gonna run away. So he's gonna run CT. Player on site hears him. There's a player CT. He's gonna looks like he's gonna try to save here, but looks like they know, and just gonna flat out miss. And I'd like him to. It seems like Bandito is just like his rotates are a little off this game. His aim is a little off this game. He's gonna have a Nova this round. See how he plays with this, and he's just very predictable on his pushes and whatnot. He's just pushing up A main, just dry pushing A main, B main, and it's just the utility usage on Bandito. I'd like to see it improve a little bit, maybe going into the second half, see what he can do there. Because it's very important. Well, there it is. He's gonna flash into A main this time. He's gonna get in there. He's gonna notice that there's nothing there. But the problem is he's just running through A main, and as soon as he hits the stairs, I already know that he's coming. And he's gonna face off Lynx. He gets one. Let's get one. He might be able to recover the op, throw it over to a teammate. Might let Inga get it right there. He's just gonna continue pushing B main. They got it. The CTs know that there's one man behind. I'm gonna pick up the op. I'd rather him. There's not really a good play here for the retake here. Which weapon to pick up? He's gonna try going. He's all on his lonesome now. 1v3. He doesn't have a kit. He has a smoke to work with. He could have smoked off CT, tried to do something, but you really didn't have a lot of options. No kit. So he did finish out the half 7-14. He did do some decent things, a couple decent things on, but his rotates were a little off that half, and there were a couple misplays with pushing, dry pushing and whatnot. Preferably, I'd like to see him just up the nade usage and whatnot. See, he's gonna be AFK for the pistol round. Does opt to just buy Kevlar. He's gonna be AFK for this round. But the rest of his team is gonna be an execute. They don't have any smokes or anything. Uniting has a deal. We'll see what he can do with that. This is going to be a full execute. Now, you see, I'd like to see him work out mid right here to see if he can cut off some rotates, and that's exactly what he's going to do. This is a play that I like from Bandito right here. Going to work up mid. The last player struck. Now he knows he struck. If he crosses highway, it should be an easy kill for Bandito. It is going to be a 1v2, so this kill could be very important. He whiffs the spray. The positioning was nice. Uniting comes in and gets the kill with the deagle. But it was really good positioning there, even though he was AFK. They're coming right, and I'm gonna see how he plays these anti-ecos. I'll have to go with the Mac 10 here. It does have a smoke to use as well. It looks like they're just gonna go right out, man. I like this. See if he. You see, I'd like to see him have a nade, maybe a Molotov, check sandbags. He's gonna be bailed out by greatness. But you see, I'd like to see him nade that on entry. Nade that, molly that, flash out mid on entry. A little bit more. See how he uses the smoke. He's gonna go right in. So yeah, just really some clean stuff. It's good. There is a player flank from B main. He is kind of just out in the middle of nowhere, and he's gonna go down. If he was in I'd like to see him get in a more safer position, maybe behind boxes and checkers. The player wraps around checkers, teammate calls it out, just peeks, get the easy kill. Inga cleans it up, however. Just once again, the nade users like to see him buy a molly, a nade, just nade into sandbags. It's a pretty common area, especially when anti-ecos with a pistol, try to catch someone off guard. But he's gonna have the AK this round, and he does have once again $900 for nades and whatnot. I presume he knows that they're on a full save. He's gonna try to work out mid. There's a player Z. So firing towards. So pretty simple, pretty safe anti-eco. The A side is open. He's gonna plant the bomb. There's a player coming towards truck, however. I'd like him to plant maybe more towards default, because he's not really sure. None of his team is really sure where any players are coming from. Especially since he's a little lower in HP, I'd like to see him play a little bit more safer. Exactly with the AK. He's got a rifle in his hands. No reason to try to lose that hunting for frags, especially when you have an AK. The rest of his team cleans up the mess, but overall, there's no reason to just waste an AK like that. I know he has more money to buy one next round. As he does buy it this round, buys a smoke and a nade as well. But really, he just could have played closer to default. Let the players with the SMGs clean up the mess. That's not how it happened, but just one misplay that round. Looks like he's primarily sticking with his team. He's not really playing a lurk role on this map. He's primarily sticking with the team. So I have a smoke here. Looks like they're just going to go quick A. He's going to be a second man out. He spots out the man quad. He's looking immediately towards truck. He has a smoke. And his teammate does end up throwing it, but I'd rather him just throw the smoke cross, but you see, doesn't even get the kill on anyone there. He had the smoke cross right there, he had a smoke for available to smoke the cross. He just opted not to throw it and opted just to take the long range battle with the player truck. No, if he knows that he's gonna have a hard time taking the player truck, just smoke out the cross, deal with the players in sight, take those out, and the truck player becomes instantly isolated there. So it was a misplay there, especially having the utility to just block that man out for the time being, and that ultimately causes his team to lose the round. He's gonna opt to go with a shotgun here, as it is a force by the rest of his team. Looks like he wants to work out middle with Inga. This isn't the place I'd go, especially with a shotgun, try to work out somewhere, but it looks like he's going to go quick vent with Inga. There's one more player on the B side, and he's not, and just gets flanked right there. He heard him flanking behind. He killed him first. But luckily the rest of his team cleans it up. Grizz is all on his lonesome. But it really, right there, he heard him flanking behind him. They're both looking in the same direction, especially when you know that there's going to be at least probably 1 or 2 players on the B site. You know, some people like to play checkers in the smoke. It's always good to just keep an awareness for that. Someone flanking behind you, checkers could have been playing box. It was smoked off. Not really sure, but not really much of a misplay, just being aware of where an opponent could possibly be. Definitely heard him there coming behind, but maybe the headphones weren't turned up all the way, but nevertheless, this 10-10 here, this game is coming down to the nitty-gritty, even though it's a 5v4. Needs to get a run out mid, and no flash, no anything. Him and Inga just run out mid. I believe that is a misplay, even on a 5v4, as more players just continue to just fall mid. They have the money and the utility to just try to throw some cross smokes out mid, but he just runs out, no flash, no anything, and just once again, lack of utility is going to get Bandito killed on this round. I feel that if they throw 1 flash, 1 smoke towards highway, Bandito may be able to get out vents, maybe get into V main, and probably make an impact on the round. Not sure if that will cause enough for a loss in the round. They do end up losing the round, however, so they will be a little scratch for money. As I've had a request to watch Vice. Have a suspicion that Vice could be cheating. Let's take a look here. Or DMG could be possibly cheating. He'll have 37 big ones, so we'll see here what he does. Let's have a full buy here. They are winning on the hardest side on CT to play a man down. He's gonna push towards mid. He's gonna go into vents. This is a questionable play there. Question to play. I wonder if he heard him trying to boost up. They did molly it, however. There's a player still towards boost. That's uniting. 2 players towards boost. Inga as well. Gonna take down Inga. Uniting still there. Holding for the A main push as well. Gets 1. And he is just gonna run through mid main. Uniting clearly hears them coming. Ooh. A little flickety flick there. You guys might be onto something here. Might be. There's a smoke towards mid. I don't really know the point of that is. Maybe get a little push up right there. He wants to play towards B. All 5 players are there. See what type of impact he making around. Only get 1. It's really hard for him to do anything there with 3 players. See what he can do. It's the next round. They're gonna have to save. Does end up buying an M4 here. He's throwing the same identical smoke towards mid every round. Seeing if they can get out. Oh, gets 1. I don't even believe he saw that, man. It's gonna fire through. Okay, that looked a little suspicious right there. He was aiming towards the left side of the smoke, and he didn't really have any intel that there could be a player there. Looked kind of suspicious. I think you guys might be onto something here. Oop. I went back too far. I believe I just watched. So we're on here. It's 13-12. I believe Dirty Montana is going to be saving here. He's going to buy at the UMP. To the proper player. He does have the UMP here. It looks like he's gonna look towards events. T's also break vents, volley it out, make sure no one's trying to counter be stand, smart play by them. Greatness takes down 1 on the A site. A site's over for business, except for we got the 8-man. I believe he might be over by Shroud. No, he's on site. Oh, but thinks Greatness for long range with UMP. Takes down 1, takes down another. Does look a little fishy. The UMP is UMP aim is very good. He's already pre-aiming the fan towards quad. That was a little suspect right there. Replay that at truck. Let me go back to it. Try to go back around. Those are great things. Let me try to get back. I believe this was the round. Speed up a little bit. Speed up a little bit. Alright, so this is the play. A little suspicious to me. He's at truck. Just dinks Greatness down. I mean, the UMP is a decent weapon, but immediately takes down 2 players. Immediately dinks him down. You can see here, he's already pre-aiming quad, which looks a little suspicious. To me, at least, to just be already pre-aiming that spot. We're gonna keep watching this, see if we get anything else. Sign's gonna go towards mid. Definitely some fishy plays here. You got Sabe. Just gonna try to get out mid. He's right side. Ooh. With the little suspect. Tried to get onto site. He's gonna plant for main. He's just gonna push him. That's exactly where he's planning. And gets the headshot. Wasn't misplay by Green. They should have just stuck it. He knew exactly where he was. Let's get. He's gonna be towards mid here. Tie away. Already preeming towards greatness. Takes him down with a headshot. Just a weird place to be pre-aiming. You think you want to pre-aim maybe outside the smoke. Takes another one down. Gonna take down Save with the picture perfect aim. Already pre-firing towards Inca, towards mid. It's all gonna be up to Bandito. And definitely some fishy plays by Denim. Doing a lot of questionable things here. Try closing in. The rest of this game. He's gonna get down Sabe right there. He's getting a lot of these kills on the edges of these smokes. Picture perfect spray downs. Let me just go right through the smoke. Look, he's gonna check the spot of Bandito. That's an interesting play. That might be the last round, and it was. So, did a little bit of Bandito review, did a little bit of review on a possible cheater. So, if you like what you saw, like what you heard, subscribe, follow. Probably do some more content like this in the future. Thank you all for tuning in. And until next time, have a good rest of your night, everyone.